Hi, I'm Jay, and today on Jay's World Kitchen, we're making chicken stew. This chicken stew recipe is so versatile and so easy to make. You can do it in one pan and ready. It is an absolute treat. The nice thing is that you really don't have to go out of your way to make this. You can make it from a lot of things that you have on hand, and you can change it up as you like to your taste and your taste alone. So let's have a look at the ingredients I'm going to be using today. This incredibly versatile recipe is so easy, and you don't have to follow these ingredients exactly. Please feel free to substitute with whatever you have on hand. I used 2 chicken breasts which I diced up, fried with some olive oil and some oregano, garlic powder, sage and salt and pepper, half an onion, 4 cloves of garlic, and if you know me by now, you know there's more than that in there. 2 cups of frozen vegetables, and you can use fresh vegetables if you prefer. 1/4 cup of butter, 1/3 of a cup of flour, 2 cups of chicken stock, or if you're making this vegetarian, eliminate the chicken, use vegetable stock. 1 cup of heavy cream, a tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of sage, and half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. I'm also using about 2 potatoes which I diced and I boiled until they were tender. Let's put this together. Putting this together couldn't be simpler. We're going to start off, I'm using the same pan that I actually fried my chicken in, and I've got it warmed. A little bit of olive oil, my onion and my green onion, and of course garlic. Now, I said 4 cloves. I think you know me by now. Quite a lot more. And we're going to fry those up just until the onion starts to get a little bit translucent. And this is a very good time when you are preparing a dish like this. Throw in your dried herbs, so your, in this case, oregano and your sage, and I'm going to be using powdered sage or ground sage, but if you're using anything leafy in there, this is when you want to throw it in so that it releases all that flavor. I'm also throwing in some peppers that I have left over in the fridge, and this is a good time to do that early on while the onion is just starting to cook. Oh, that smell is so good. And right now I'm throwing in my garlic powder as well, because I really do want that garlic flavor to come through. Mixing that up. It's going to look very, very dry. That's okay. And always add a touch more olive oil. And now that our onion is slightly translucent and the smells are just getting stronger and headier, we're going to add in our 1/4 cup of butter-ish. And let that melt. It's going to give us a lot of liquid really quickly, which is good. And now we're going to sprinkle over our flour. and stir that in. And it's going to start thickening up right away. That's okay. And you want this to cook for about 2 minutes so that it just gets rid of that sort of floury taste. It's going to be part of this, of what thickens this up for us. So we're going to slowly add our chicken stock. It's very much like making a gravy. So you're going to give it a good stir as you're adding to make sure that you're getting all the stuff off the bottom and that it's not clumping. And it's already going thick, which is great. It's exactly what you want. It doesn't have to thicken up right away, and you can add more liquid if you prefer. But I'm adding all my stock at once, mixing it up. And I'm going to also add in my cream. And once that's all incorporated and nice and smooth, you can go ahead and add in your vegetables. So in my case, all my frozen vegetables, which are pretty frozen, and break those up. And again, if you're adding fresh vegetables, you can do that now. And just leave them a little bit longer so that they can become somewhat tender. We're going to add in our potatoes as well. Mix those up. And finally, I'm adding in my chicken that I had prepared earlier. And your salt and pepper to taste. And our final ingredient is our smoked paprika. And that's literally it. Now all you're going to do is you're going to leave it to simmer for 5 to 20 minutes, stirring it occasionally. Smells wonderful. You've got to really experience this, and it's so quick and so easy in one pan. I can't wait to tuck into this. I really hope that you get as much enjoyment out of this as I do. And make sure I get a nice chunk of potato in there too. Rich, creamy. A little bit of broccoli in there, some potato. Oh, that is so good. You have to try this. And if you do, please let me know how it came out for you and what you did to make it uniquely yours. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember that you can also follow me on my social media. The links are down below in the comments, and you can support this channel through Patreon. That link below in the comments as well. Thanks so much again for watching. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and until next time.